welcome to today's trading signal summary from Forexample. I'm Ben Hume. It's the 24th of July, just gone 5:30 UK time, and it's been a tricky day. We've dropped a bit of money today, but it's going to go like that sometimes. The markets are they just seem to be waiting for something to happen, and this morning I anticipated that there'd be a US dollar move or a move by the dollar index, which we were following. It started to move, and then the euro data came out and it completely pummeled it. It put it back to where it had come from previously. So I'll show you what we went through, but yeah, you know, some days we're going to go like that. The good thing is, if we look at the bigger picture, we're still sitting at well over $4,000 profit for this month, which is excellent. So we can afford to have days where it's going to happen inevitably, but providing we have the days as good as we have been having this month, then there's no real loss. It's part of it, and you've got to accept that in trading. It's just to make sure that you're having more good days than bad. You know, that's what it comes down to. So I will quickly go through everything. Just some queries coming in on the signals channel. So I'm just mentioning gold there. Right, anyway, so first of all, my results. So I've got a couple of trades in that are looking okay, and it has just been a waiting game for this US dollar to start to strengthen, which inevitably it will do. It's a case of when, and I kind of jumped in too early this morning. It didn't pay off, you know, unfortunately, but we're starting to make up for it, and I think we'll probably make some back from these two here. So what we were looking at was, first of all, this is the dollar index, which you can see, and I picked it up down here this morning. You see how it moved up, yeah, and then I placed trades on it here, and it dropped away again. I was anticipating it breaking this 94.6 and moving on. It has now done that after a drop away after the euro data this morning, which came in predominantly positive. And then we have US dollar manufacturing PMI, services PMI this afternoon, which was predominantly positive as well for the US. That doesn't necessarily mean a strengthening dollar, but I think in the case of this, it's meant that it was a turnaround from the morning's movement. So there it is. And then in turn, there was a few signals that went out, which I will just show you quickly, including those ones I just showed you. Not many trades placed today. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's the totality of the trades, and some made money, some didn't. The two that are in at the moment should turn the day around a bit, but yeah, it was a day where we dropped a few quid, unfortunately. This one at 40. They just don't seem to be moving. All the signs are that this should be moving. I'll show you the signal. There it is, look. So we basically looked at this. It started to rise, sat up at this level, and you can see why. If I change to an hour chart, this level here, which is trying to push through, and I think once it does, it will break up to here, and that's why I think this take profit level is fairly reasonable. But it's just waiting for it to do that, and it tried and has come back again. It's having another attempt now, so hopefully that will come in. Same story with the Aussie US dollar, really, but the Aussie dollar was the only thing that was completely strong throughout today. This is on a 1 hour trend. You can see just how this is up and down in the same region, and this one here, yeah, you can see the Aussie dollar push right up to this point here. You can see how it breaks away from here, and that's what I've placed the trade based on, that it will pull away, and it is starting to do that. So again, it's just a waiting game, with some assistance from the currency heat maps. But there you go, it's one of those days. So results, not really a result today, has to be said. We're looking at the account history. This is today's trades, and you can see that gold and USD JPY trade this morning really hurt me, but then we pulled it back a bit with this USD Canadian trade. Australian JPY trade, the only reason I pulled that is because the Australian dollar just started to weaken at a point where I went in there. Anyway, it was a bit of a shambles, but one of those days, unfortunately. But these two looking all right now, so that put us this amount down without these trades. So hopefully this will pull us back $100 or so. So So we might be sitting $250 down on the month. That still means that we're going to be sitting at around $4,300 profit for the month. So look, you know, we can afford to have the odd poor day, but that's what it's all about, trading. And I'd rather give you the real picture than you come in with expectations like you hear from everywhere else. That's just not what this is about. It's about the reality of trading. And once you understand that you've got to put the risk before the reward, then you can start to make profit. And we're all here to help everyone that's in the trading arena. So you can still join if you want to do that. There are still spaces. The 3-month special offer for £249 is still there, and that will give you the dedicated signals channel, the exclusive trading arena, any live broadcast, plus a Forex course, which will get you to a level where you really know what you're doing. And of course, you get one-on-one support with me whenever you need it. All right, have a great rest of your day, whatever you do, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.